Here, so everyone bear with me while I plaster on a fake smile and plow through this shit one more time. I'm teasing. It's magic every night.
Excuse me.
I'm tired. I'm tired of traveling. I'm tired of hotel rooms. I'm tired of staring out at your vacant faces, waiting for me to fill your lives with comedy you couldn't possibly think of yourselves. No, I'm just kidding. I always love it whenever I'm here. It's great to be back wherever I am. So I stopped drinking water tonight. Quite a change for me. Right? Tonight, water. 1 year ago when I was here, opium. Night and day. It's like night and fucking day difference. You know, I was a weekend drinker. I'd start drinking on Friday and stop the next Friday. I fucked that joke up.
No.
I was embarrassing drunk though. The police would pull me over drunk. I'd be out of my car dancing to their lights like I made it to another club. Hey, what is this, a leather bar? Get away from me, you faggot.
You're okay.
Yeah, you ask a state trooper to go see Bill. They tend to remember you. No, I don't drink anymore. I also don't do drugs anymore than the average touring funk band.
No, there's no more guy. He's okay.
No, I'm kidding. I quit doing drugs too. I don't do drugs anymore, but I've got to be honest with you about something, and this is the truth. It's not a popular perspective. It's not something you're going to hear a lot, but it's the honest truth. So let's evolve our ideas together and deal only in truth, okay? Ready? True statement. I had a great time doing drugs. Sorry. Never robbed anyone, never raped anyone, never murdered anyone, never beat anyone, never lost a wife, a car, a house, a job. Laughed my ass off and went about my day. Now where's my commercial? Instead, every commercial you see is exactly the same, right? I lost my car, I lost my wife, lost my house, don't do drugs. Definitely not doing them with you. Hey, who let in Mr. Downer? Bumming everybody out. Get him out of here. See, I think drugs have done some good things for us, some good things. And if you don't agree with me, I want you to do me a favor. When you get home tonight, take all your albums, all your CDs, all your tapes, and burn them. Because the musicians who made all that great music that's enhanced your lives throughout the years, real fucking high on drugs. The Beatles were so high, they let Ringo sing a couple of tunes. We all live in a yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine. You know how fucking high they were when they wrote that? They had to get Ringo off the ceiling with a rake to sing that track. John, get Ringo. He's in the corner. John, Ringo, you can come down now. Yoko's gone. He's got a song he wants to sing us. Something about a yellow tambourine. They were high. They made great music. Drugs did a positive thing. Okay? Deal with it. I can't read my own writing. Now, America's not ready to hear that perspective, right? We've got to keep hearing the war on drugs shit, right? Like, I was doing a show a couple of months ago in Schtick, Tennessee. I'm not proud of it, but it happened. I'm at a Waffle House afterwards, sitting in the corner booth, smoking my cigarette, drinking some coffee, reading a book, okay? Waitress comes over and says, "Hey, buddy, what you reading for?" Not what am I reading, what am I reading for? You stumped me. I've never been asked that question before. Well, actually, ma'am, I read for a lot of reasons, not the least of which so that I don't end up as a fucking waffle waitress. Trucker in the next booth turns around. Well, looks like we got ourselves a reader. Did I just jump out of some intellectual closet here? Did I just walk into a Klan rally dressed like Boy George? I didn't think reading a book put me that far out on the edge of American culture. Boy, was I wrong. Nothing we do in this country makes any sense. Do you guys remember being a kid and going on summer vacation with your families? These nightmare fucking excursions, packed away in a station wagon, driving around till you feel like murdering each other? Yeah, here, we don't get along in a 4-bedroom house. So Dad's idea was put us all together in a car and drive across the desert during the hottest part of the year. Good idea, Dad. Let's confront our tensions. You're just sitting in the back seat the whole time getting sunstroke and going, tonight I will murder them all at the Holiday Inn. It wasn't fun. It wasn't leisure. It wasn't recreational. Why do we do that, right? It was just stressful. Your dad's like this psychotic drill sergeant. He's like, we're going to be up at 2 a.m. on the road at 2:05. We ain't got time to stop for bathrooms. We're going to pass this Dixie cup around the car. We're going to drive for 14 hours in no discernible direction. Sun shining through your window. The sun will turn at a 90-degree angle to continue shining through your window, Bill. It's not fun. Why do we do that? See, why don't we evolve the idea and maybe do something fun rather than something that nobody enjoys, right? So instead of taking that kind of summer trip, why don't families just stay home and take mushrooms together? If nothing else, the home videos would be infinitely better, right? Just 45 minutes of somebody's thumb. You see, son, the thumb is opposable. That allows us to grasp tools and live indoors. Cool, Dad. Speaking of indoors, does anyone else get the sense that the walls are breathing? I do, Mom. You know, if God is love, then love is all that there is, and there can be no sadness. Isn't that neat? Stuff like that.
That was good.
I smoke. If that bothers anyone here, I recommend you looking around the world in which we live and, I don't know, shutting your fucking mouth. Thank you. What a totally rational heckler. Does anyone remember this? You remember when Yul Brynner, you know, guy from The King and I, Cue Ball Noggin, when he died and came out with a commercial to try to get people to stop smoking after he died? I'm Yul Brynner, and I'm dead now. What is this guy selling? Crawled through the earth to cash a royalty check. Jesus. I'm Yul Brynner, and I'm dead now because I smoked cigarettes. Okay, granted, that's kind of scary, right? But they can make that commercial with anybody, right? Remember, same year Yul Brynner died at the ripe old age of, I believe, 82 years old. Another guy dropped dead, a guy by the name of Jim Hicks, health nut, marathon runner, author of dozens of books about the vegetarian lifestyle, who dropped dead at the age of 59, well, wait for it, while jogging. Where's his commercial? I'm Jim Hicks, and I'm dead now. And I don't know what the fuck happened. I ran 15 miles a day, ate nothing but tofu, swam 500 laps every evening. I'm dead. Yul smoked, drank, and got laid every night of his life. He's dead. Shit! You know, I used to pass Yul in the morning on his way home, drink in one hand, cigarette in the other, 14-year-old girl blowing him. I'm on mile number 15 around a dewy track at dawn. We're both fucking dead. God damn it. That is my great fear in life, though, doing smoking jokes in my act and coming back here 10 years from now going, good evening, everybody. I was wrong. Smoking's real fucking bad for you. You're smoking through a hole in your neck. I think about quitting. Maybe chew some gum at that point. Now, but we can't talk about things like that in America. Just once I would like to turn on the news, one time, and see the complete truth about something. Not part of the story, but the whole story. It's supposed to be the news, right? The news, the whole truth. Yet every story you see about drugs on the news is negative, and they're always exactly the same, right? How many times have you seen the exact same LSD story? Today, a young man on acid thought he could fly and jumped off a building. What a tragedy. What a retard. If he thought he could fly, why didn't he try taking off from the ground first? No big deal. We lost a dipshit. Oh my God, we lost a dipshit. We didn't lose the cure to cancer. It's not a big deal. Alright? Just one time I would like to see the positive drug stories so that people can base their decisions on information rather than superstitions, right? Today, a young man on acid realized that all matter is just energy condensed to a slow vibration. We're all one consciousness experiencing itself subjectively. There's no such thing as death. Life is just a dream and we're an imagination of ourselves. Here's Tom with the weather. That's all I got. Thank you.
Alright guys, that was Schtick or Treat. Thanks for coming. Don't drive home drunk unless you're good at it. Peace out, guys. Good night. Bye.